All right, everybody, and welcome to my beautiful face. Okay, my name's George Bryant, and I know why you're here, because you're here to learn the 3 secrets to getting 70% open rates, 40% click-through rates, and to actually have people read your emails. I'm super excited, beyond excited, loaded with energy, ready to go. This is one of my favorite topics in the world. And here's the deal. I'm going to preface this webinar a little bit. You've probably never heard this before. But my promise to you is on this webinar, I will not leave you behind. I will not leave you behind. So I want you to ask a lot of questions. I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing. And most importantly, I want you to know that no matter what, you're not going to get left behind. We're going to crush. I'm going to teach you the 3 secrets to getting 70% open rates, 40% click-through rates, and have people actually read your email. And don't worry, when I start teaching the webinar, I'm going to save this pretty face for you to see later, but you're just going to see the slides. I'm going to take you through my notes. I'm going to show you everything I know. I'm going to pull back the layers, and I'm actually going to expose everything that I do to help you. Now, here's my dedication to you. Here's my promise to you. My promise is that I'm not going to leave you behind. I'm going to give you my undivided attention. I'm going to give you all of me. I'm going to be covered in sweat, because I sweat passion. I'm passionate about you learning this. I'm passionate about you implementing this in your business. And most importantly, I'm passionate about you using this to make more money, to then help more people to have a greater impact in this world and love your life too. So that's my promise to you. With that being said, I want your promise. I want your promise that you're going to turn off your phone, you're going to take out a notepad with a pen, or you're going to type some notes. You're going to stay off Facebook, stay off Twitter, and you're going to pay attention to me. I promise to give you my best. I'm asking you to promise to give me your best. So if you're going to give me your best, leave it in the comments right now and say yes. Say, yes, I'm going to give you the best. Yes, yes, yes. Nod your head yes a lot, just like this. I'll lead by example. Just like this, nod your head, okay? That's my promise to you, and I'm asking that you give me that promise as well. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you all this lovely magic, and we are going to get into the show. Not really a show, but it should be a show, right? This is like a big show. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into the actual webinar. Let me refresh this page. Don't worry about the techie stuff. We're consummate professionals around here, but I just want to make sure that you have the best experience possible. So here we go. There it is. Look at this. Does this look familiar? There we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. That is what I'm talking about right there. Here it is. The 3 secrets to getting 70% open rates, 40% click-through rates, and have people actually read your emails. That's not me whispering in the ear. Don't know who that is, but it's a really cute picture, okay? This is my promise to you. I am going to show you exactly how to have people open and engage with your emails. That means they're going to open them, they're going to read them, they're going to click on them, they're going to respond to them, and they're going to be in relationship with you. I promise you I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm going to show you the ingredients needed to create that recipe in your business. I'm going to show you how to get people to buy your products, become your loyal, raving fans, and give you all the tools you need to create future products down the road so you can keep customers in your business for the long game. It doesn't do you any good to have someone come into your business, buy once, and then leave, and you're constantly in search of new people. It's a lot more beneficial to have someone come into your business and stay in your business and consume everything you have to offer because you're changing their life, they're in relationship with you, and you're building a lasting relationship with them, which is the last bullet point, all while building a relationship with them. Marketing is about relationships. If you want to have better marketing, you have to have better relationships. So that's my promise to you. And like I said, I need you to promise me that you're going to pay attention, you're going to turn off Facebook, you're going to turn off that phone, and you're going to stay committed to this. You're going to look at this, you're going to take notes, you're going to ask questions, you're going to engage with it, and you're going to learn, okay? You got to promise me that. And this is powerful stuff. What I'm about to teach you is powerful stuff. But I know you're only watching this because you're a good person. That's why you're here. So you have to promise me that when you use this, that you'll only use this for good. You will only use these powers and everything I'm about to teach you for the good, the betterment of humanity, or to help more people in your business. So if I have your word, nod your head, say yes, like this is it. These are all the secrets. This is everything I got, okay? And the goal is not to copy, right? We see this all the time on the internet. People copy, 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 copy. The goal is not to copy. The truth is you can copy emails all day. You can copy marketing all day. You can copy ads all day, but they still won't work because they're not you. You watching this right now, listening to this right now, you are the reason that people will buy from you. You are the reason that people will be in relationship with you. You are the reason that people will stay in relationship with you, tell their friends about you, and help you scale your business. Not because you copy someone else's stuff, but you use your unique voice and your talent, your gift that you were given to serve how you serve and make a difference in this world like you're already doing, okay? So it's very important to be authentic to you and to use this as a template, to use it as your recipe, but you gotta add your spin to make it your own. So I got a promise, I got a surprise too, and I'm totally bribing you. I'm not gonna lie about this. I'm bribing you to stay to the end of this. I'm literally bribing you. So you gotta finish with us. But if you stay to the end, I'm gonna give you our easy email marketing course. Now, this course is insane. It is hands down the best content besides this webinar that I've ever taught. We've gotten a lot of feedbacks. I've had my friends that have been doing marketing and running marketing agencies for 15 years go through this training, and they told me they learned something in every video and immediately implemented it into their business. So at the end of this webinar, we're going to give you immediate access to this course, but you have to stay to the end because that's the only way you can get it. So that's me. That's my dirty little secret, bribing you to stay to the end. But we cover in that. We cover why your emails aren't getting open, the purpose of email, segmenting, tagging, my 5-part email recipe, and the 30-day marketing plan for you to use in your business. Now, don't worry. I'm going to cover a lot deeper stuff on this just so you get everything that you can out of this, and then that will give you a refresher, a different perspective, and more tools to add to your arsenal. So it's a win-win no matter what. So you got to stick around to the end. So give me your intention. I made you promise me. The only way you can be on your phone is if you're watching this on your phone. I had to take a sip of water. I'm so excited. I'm getting dry mouth over here. Get off Facebook, get off Twitter, get off Instagram. And I'm serious about this. Doesn't matter where you are, what your business is. If you're a marketer at all, if you have a brick and mortar business, if you have an online business, if you do digital marketing, physical marketing, print marketing, if you're a realtor, a chef, a cook, a food blogger, an author, a business consultant, a coach, it doesn't matter what you do, you will get results from this. And if you're serious about getting results, I need you to give me your undivided attention. And remember, you nodded and promised. You said yes. And so I promise you that the next 60 to 90 minutes will change your life. And so you may be wondering, like, who am I? Who is this crazy bald dude wearing an I Love My Life shirt, covered in tattoos, bumping his gums? It's not Adam, not my business partner. It's me. I'm the one that's talking more today, and I'm totally okay with that because I'm so excited about what I'm teaching you. Like, I'll tell you who I am, but like, I'm not joking. I literally get 70% open rates and 40% click-through rates for all the people I teach this through. It's insane. Can you imagine the difference that it would make in your business to have 3 times as many people open your emails as average, or to have 10 times as many people click on the links in your emails as average? That means it takes it from 4 people clicking to your offer or to your page or to your product or to your content to 40 people. Can you imagine the difference it'll make in your business to have 36 more people consume your content every time you send an email, right? I'm just excited, right? So who am I? My name's George Bryant. I think I said that a couple times. I'm a New York Times bestselling author of The Paleo Kitchen. I created the wildly popular food blog. I didn't write my bio. I don't think I'd ever say that about myself. Civilized Caveman, all without being a cook. And here's my dirty little secret. Well, I guess I have a lot of dirty little secrets, but here's another one. 3 years before I wrote my cookbook and taught myself the food photography, I taught myself how to cook. So 3 years before writing a cookbook and becoming a New York Times best-selling cookbook author, I didn't know how to cook. My goal was to teach myself how to cook so I could overcome bulimia and lose 100 pounds. And in the process, I realized that if I stayed consistent and I used the stuff I'm going to teach you tonight with email and I applied it to social media, that I could be in a relationship with a lot of people that would support me. And so I did. And when my book came out, we were on the New York Times list for 22 consecutive weeks. Okay. So that I did for 8 years. I still do it. I still love it. But I became really, really passionate about marketing. I became really, really passionate about helping people like you implement actual relational marketing and conscious marketing in their business to have a greater impact on this planet, to have more people open their emails, more people consume their content, and really at the end of it, have more people trust you. Have more people trust you, your brand, your message, which will make them trust your offer, trust who you are, and be in relationship with you so you can have them as a raving customer for life. And so since then, I've been doing marketing consulting and strategy, and I have consulted some of the biggest companies in the world. I'm talking $7 billion a year in revenue just in the United States. And I trained and consulted them on how to do email marketing and marketing strategy using social media. I didn't realize I had a gift at this, to be honest with you. I kind of kept it under a rock. I hid under a rock for 8 years and did it by myself. And then I realized that there was a need for this in the world. And so my job isn't to help the biggest businesses go from 7 billion to 10 billion. My job is to help you, whoever you are, whether you have a business or you're thinking about starting a business, whether you're doing $10,000 a year or $100,000 a year or $1 million a year. But my job is to help you and your business grow to help more people. And that's what I'm committed to. So I have consulted clients, Men's Health, Women's Health, Prevention Magazine, Vital Proteins, On It, a couple bigger names as well, but I don't need to throw them all around because this really isn't about me. So this is why I do what I do. That is my gorgeous, beautiful wife, Lindsay, on the left. That is my amazing bonus daughter, Cheyenne, on the right. That is my service dog, Leilani. And then that is baby Branson, who wasn't so happy about this Christmas card picture. But I love it. It makes me happy. He's 9 months now, running all over the house. He is just a little machine. But this is my why. This is why I sweat passion. Because I want to lead by example, and I want my family to know that you can make a massive difference in this world by helping people first. And like I said, I won't leave you behind. I'm committed to helping you here tonight. And so apparently I'm going to tell you more about myself, but I will tell you a little bit more. So my favorite thing about marketing is that you don't need a college degree to do it, because I didn't go to college. I barely made it through high school. But I learned that when you can be in a relationship with people and you can market in a way that is authentic and gets people to trust you, that it doesn't matter what you create, that they'll support you. How many of you would love to be able to create a product and without even selling it, have hundreds and thousands of people buy it? Like, just literally, like, I nod my head yes because it's amazing, right? And it sounds like a myth. It sounds like a unicorn. And then people that teach us this stuff, they tell us, they're like, that's not possible. You just have to send more traffic. You have to widen your funnel. No, you have to deepen your funnel. You have to be in deeper relationships with the people that are already coming. One of my amazing things about this screenshot is that we had never made an app before either. We decided that we would make an app. We made an app, and all we did was release it internally to the people on our email list. And at the time, there were 19,000 people on our email list, which is small compared to all the big players in the game. We hit number 4 in the world with that app. And we were featured as one of the top 10 health apps of the year by Apple in 2015. There were 1.9 million apps. Ask me how much money I spent on marketing. $0. I spent time being in relationship with those people on my email list, and it completely changed the trajectory of our business. Those 1,500 reviews that you see, 5 stars, all we did was email everybody, and we just simply asked them to leave a review. And we had such a good email communication, and so many people opened our emails that it was a no-brainer, and everybody went to support us. So imagine what your life is going to be like. Like, imagine what your business is going to be like when people open and engage with your emails. They write back to your emails. And I mean when they open, that they open at scale. Remember I said it earlier. Can you imagine for every 100 people, if 36 more people clicked on your link, and then you extrapolate that out over thousands, that's 3,600 more people clicking on your link to your product or your offer, your content, if your email list is 100,000 people. And I know people that have built an email list of 100,000 using these methods in 9 months. That will change your life, your family's life, and your future forever. Imagine what it'll be like when people buy your products and they're your raving fans, to where you don't even have to go focus on marketing your website. You are surprised with the amount of people that are signing up because everybody is talking about you. And you never, ever, ever have to worry about your email list being quote unquote dead again. I don't believe in dead lists. A dead list just means you suck at being in relationships with people. And that's okay. Because once you can acknowledge that, then you can be in an awesome relationship with people. You can rekindle that flame, and you can have the hottest, steamiest, most seductive email relationship ever, so people look forward to and consume your emails. It's going to be amazing when you get 70% open rates and 40% click-through rates, and people read them, because it's possible for everybody. I'm not a unicorn as much as I'd like to think that I am, and I pretend to be. I'm not that special. I'm just really good at being in relationship with people via email, and you're going to be too at the end of this, I promise. And the proof's in the pudding, right? I told you I've consulted these companies, and I wish I could share actual monetary figures. I will tell you that it has resulted in millions of dollars. And the return on investment has been 200 times the time that has gone into them. And so if we can do this at scale, we can for sure do it as one-on-one in your business, no matter the size of the business, okay? And I'm telling you, you know what? I'll share one. Let me take a sip of water here, right? I'm going to share one because I have a friend of mine who's a client as well, that is like considered to be like a marketing genius and really, really good at email marketing, really, really good. And they typically do 6-figure launches. Like I'm talking $250,000 on a $1,500 product. And they were so excited when they saw me. They were telling me like how great they did, how big of a launch they did, and they were pumped. And I loved it. I was so proud of them. I was proud of what they were doing. But I simply asked them a question. I said, well, what percentage did you convert to customers? And they said 4%. And I said, that's amazing. But what about the other 96% of people that didn't buy? What about them? Why do they feel left behind? Why do they feel like they didn't matter just because they didn't buy? Or why do they feel left hanging just because they only needed one more question answered before they bought the product? And so we had this whole conversation. We figured out a plan to make sure that these people didn't feel left behind, and we used email to be in relationship with them. We asked questions and got over 2,000 responses. And based on the feedback, we didn't meet the mark. So we relaunched and opened the doors for 12 hours. Our reopening of the doors accounted for more revenue than they'd ever done in a launch before. And it just took 4 days of being in an actual relationship with people on email, and it changed their business forever. So, you know, you can do email the hard way or you can do it the easy way. The hard way is what everybody does. They shotgun blast everybody. Email, email, email. They guess what people want. They write articles. They write emails trying to get them to convert using sleazy subject lines and a ton of crap that doesn't work. Or you can do it the easy way, and you can be in relationship with people, and you can pay attention, you can ask questions, you can serve their needs at scale. And this works for everybody. Internet marketers, authors, when you have products, if you sell Amazon products, if you do drop shipping, if you sell digital products, if you're a public speaker, if you're a doctor, a chiropractor, it doesn't matter. This works for everybody because everybody wants to be in relationship with you, and being in somebody's inbox is a direct connection to their home. And when you can be in somebody's home and they think about you, they're going to use your product or service. And I told you from the beginning of this, I'm not going to leave you behind. Now, I know I talk really fast. I'm sweating passion. I'm already sweating. That's how fired up I get about this, but that's my promise to you. We're going to move through this together, and I promise that this is going to make a massive difference in your business. So pay attention, okay? And There's going to be a Q&A at the end. I'm going to close any loops. I'm going to answer any questions you have. And most importantly, you're going to get brought up with me. You'll never feel left behind. And you're going to be able to take this and put this into your business immediately. Okay? And I'll show you how to do it too. Isn't this the best graphic ever? Hold on. I just want to do this a couple times. And I will show you exactly how to do it too. But don't worry, I'm not pointing in your face. I just think it's a really good slide. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically walk you through the system that we're using to get great results. Okay? Now, I have to throw this earnings disclaimers in here. Okay? My results are not typical because the average person who attends any training gets 0 results. The average person who attends any training gets 0 results because it's what you do with the training that creates the results. I'm going to share with you for free exactly what's working for me. But this is not for get rich quick seekers. If that's you, get off this webinar right now. This is for the people that are seeking to be in relationships and serve their customers at scale, which a byproduct is you'll probably get rich, but I just can't say that, but I know that to be true. And so we have a lot of people on here. We've had people doing email marketing for 3 months, for 5 years, for 10 years. I have a couple friends been doing it for 15 years, okay? And now you, whoever you are, however long you've been doing this, you get the easy way because I get to share with you the information the right way the first time. You don't have to do it alone. You get to do it with support, and you don't have to make the same mistakes I did. I have an email list all the way up to 250,000 people and all the way back down to 19,000 people to start over because I was so bad at cultivating relationships that I had to do it again. Okay, so what we're going to cover on this webinar are the 3 secrets I told you about. We're going to move you from selling to serving. We're going to teach you how to create products that your list really wants to buy. And we're going to teach you how to turn your non-buyers into your raving fans and loyal customers. Secret number 1. Look at these graphics. Aren't these beautiful? I'm just pounding water over here. I'm sweating so much. With all this passion over here, I got to keep myself hydrated so I can teach. Secret number 1, we are going to cover transactional versus relational marketing, okay? Now, I'm going to say that because it is a very, very big difference. I say it all the time. Marketing is transactional. Relationship building is transformational. And so when you're in the space of serving, and you're consistent, people will trust you, and then you can offer your products in order to help them. Now, why is this important? This is important because when people trust you and they're in relationship with you, even if they don't buy your product, they stay on your email list. So here's a fact for you. 4 out of every 10 people that open email mark it as spam if they feel like it's irrelevant. And so when you are serving people via email and you're consistent with them and they trust you, everything is relevant. It just becomes a choice not to buy. So think of the whole process. Think of the entire email marketing process of a date that leads to a long-term relationship, okay? You want the very best for this person. You want them to feel safe. You want them to trust you. You'll woo them. You'll pursue them. You'll love them. You'll respect them, which wants them to continue to pursue a relationship with you. You never want to force someone to be in a relationship with you. You want them to choose to continue to be in a relationship with you. And you can do that with email. And you do that by being in deep relationships, by giving value first. Let them build trust in you because you give. What I call it social debt. If you want to have a positive balance in your bank account, you need to give more than you withdraw. So you need to give more value than you ask. So if you have a rule that you give 4 times for every 1 ask, your bank account will stay positive, or this time your relationship will stay positive, and they'll never feel taken from, they'll never feel exhausted, or they'll never feel like they have to leave because they know they're getting more than they have to give. So make sure that your emails give so much value and positivity and empowering content that they're wondering why they didn't buy your product. And I said this earlier, most marketers think that email is dead, but email isn't dead. You just suck at being in relationships with people. Luckily, There's people like me that are email relationship counselors. I might make that my job title. I just made that up. But I'm an email relationship counselor. And so if you use the principles of conscious marketing and you give more value than you ask, and you make sure that your email serves people, it respects their time, it meets them where they are in their inbox, then your email won't be dead. Your email will be lively and glowing and flowing. Now, wouldn't it be nice, and I want you to nod your head to this, wouldn't it be nice if you knew that every time you send an email, every single time, people were excited to read it, they looked for it in their inbox every single morning, and most importantly, every time they read it, they took a positive action? Just nod your head yes. I'm telling you to nod your head yes. Every single one of you. Yes, because that's amazing. That's what we all want. And it's possible. It's 100% possible, right? And so the way that I do this is I look at everything with email as accomplishing one of two things. Our email should either be learning or they should be serving, which means that we are learning about the people on our email list. We're paying attention to their behaviors, how they consume content so we can better serve them. And when we're serving them, we're making sure we educate them, empower them, and inspire them to take action, to make their life better, or to do something that will improve upon the silence. That is the secret. It's actually ensuring that you're using email as a tool. We get people home by being in relationships with them. No one gets left behind when we give value first. And I'm going to say that it's not easy. Sometimes you don't want to write an email. Sometimes you just want to sell because you need a break. That's the short-term solution. But you have to remember that commitment is in feelings. And when somebody opted in to your email list and they gave you their email address, they trusted you. They said, hey, I trust you enough to be in a relationship with you, and I expect that you value it and you uphold your end of the bargain. And so you uphold your end of the bargain by adding value, by teaching people, by giving to people, and ensuring that they always leave their inbox better than when your email arrived. So go the extra mile and do whatever it takes so that everybody comes home. And I'm going to say this again. Challenges in marketing are a relationship problem. I want you to write that down, actually. Write that down. You have a pen, you have a paper. Write this down. Challenges in marketing are a relationship problem. Now, right here on the end, I'm going to talk about my 5-part recipe for email marketing, okay? And I'm going to keep this really, really simple. But you can do this across the board. And this gift at the end of this and our live event that we're teaching, I'm going to go over this for hours and hours in depth, but this is really, really simple. No matter what I do, I use 5 emails. I use fulfillment emails, upsell emails, cart abandonment emails. I use a series of 5 emails. And so over the course of 5 emails, I give value 3 times. I ask a question 1 time, and then I ask someone to do something 1 time. So over the course of 5, I'm still positive 1. So value, 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 a question, and then an ask. And I do that across the board. That is one of my biggest secrets. And I replicate that at scale. And then I repeat the same layout over and over and over again over the course of 20 emails, or in some cases, 270 emails. And I'm going to give you an example. This, what you're seeing right now, and like I said, this is just an earnings disclaimer. This person came to me and they said, hey, George, my email list is dead. And I got pissed. And I was like, listen, your email list is only dead because you killed them. You did. They trusted you, and then you killed them. And I said, but don't worry, there's hope. I'm not leaving you behind. There's always hope, and there's always a way. And the hope really is that there's an action to take. I'm an email relationship counselor right now, okay? They had an email list of 88,000 people, and they sent this offer to them. The offer was $67, and they sent this offer, and they said out of the 88,000 people, only 7 people bought it. Out of 88,000 people, are you kidding me? That's nuts. And they said, what am I going to do? And I said, we're going to fix this. And so I sat down with them, and I outlined why they should be doing email marketing and what the purpose of it is, which the purpose is to serve, not sell. But a byproduct of serving is that you get to sell and people are excited about it. So for 5 days, we wrote the best emails, gave the most amount of value, and blew people's mind. And then we told them that at the end, we were going to offer them the product. It's the same exact product that was offered the first time. We sent that 6th email to the product, and of those 88,000 people, 3,700 went to the sales page. 3,700. Of those, 1,046 people bought. 52% of the people that clicked on that page bought. The first time, 8 people bought. The second time, 1,046 people bought. That made $61,000 in revenue. The first email made like 410, and all it took was 5 social deposits of value. Now, right below that, you'll see this was an upsell where I tested something right here and I did things a little differently. I just want you to see this number right here. 78.77% took the upsell. 78.77% because they trusted us, it was valuable, and the way that we did it. Now, in our live event, I'm going to cover exactly how I do this. I'm going to map it out. I'm going to show you the product. This is about email, but there's a way to use email and upsells and everything together to get results like this. But I wanted to show you this. So email marketing is not dead. These are from a so-called dead list. Email marketing is very alive and very, very well. So yes, it's not dead at all, okay? So look at this one right here. I want you to see this because this is mine. This is when I tested something. I sold a $27 product and I wrote 270 emails to fulfill on it. 270 emails. So basically, I got paid 10 cents an email to write 270 emails because I wanted to test my theory. And everybody tells me that open rates are only high for the first 5 emails and they taper off and they don't get better, right? And so I want you to see this. I did this internally to prove a point. This was over 270 emails and I averaged a 61.2% open rate. 61.2%. And I also averaged a 16.5% click rate over 270 emails. Email marketing is definitely not dead. It takes work. Just like any successful relationship in your life, any friendship, any marriage, any work relationship requires you to communicate. It requires you to listen and to hear and to empathize and have compassion and then to respond in a manner that serves those people, which is why they're in your life. Email marketing is no different. And this I have results for all over the board. I've done this in my business and I've done this in at least 25 other businesses and duplicated the results. And this even is my best one, but I wanted you to believe me. My best one is 81%. So does this look dead to you? No, it doesn't, because email marketing isn't dead, especially when you're in good relationships. And so here, look at this for a minute. I'm gonna pause for a moment of silence just for the pure beauty of this. I feel like things like this should be like savored. This is a funnel I designed for a talk I gave and then I implemented in my business. And I like to call this a more love funnel, okay? And you'll notice that in the beginning, all the stuff, the opt-ins, the videos and everything is predicated on value and having emails. But I want you to notice that that's just the beginning. Typically, you know what, I'm gonna give you secret 1.5 right now. We're gonna just blow your mind. This is secret 1.5. Typically what happens is people buy a product and then once they buy the product, they get one email and they never hear from us again. That is the biggest mistake ever. Once somebody buys your product, your relationship begins. And then every day following that product is your marriage. It's you keeping that relationship alive. It's you keeping compassion and passion and love and acceptance and understanding alive. by being in relationship with them and continuing that. When somebody buys your product, you have a moral obligation to stay in relationship with them until they break up with you. And this is an example of how I do that. Now, I know you're like, okay, great, but does this really, really work all the time? Well, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something about adding value first. This right here is a physical product. And this test was only for 30 days for a set amount of traffic, okay? You need to stop proposing on the blind date. You can't go on a blind date with someone and then propose to them and expect them to say yes. You have to date them. They have to get to know you. You have to court them. You have to earn their trust. You have to be in relationship with them. And then once and only then you've earned all of those things can you propose. So what did we do here? Well, we gave value before we asked for anything. So most of the time, people do Facebook ads, they do videos, they do classes, and they teach they don't teach anything. They do like to promote the product. Hey, here's a video of why you need this in your life. Go get it. Hey, here's a video of why you need this. Go buy my program, right? But that's proposing on the blind date. So what we did here is this is an actual physical product, and I had never done a physical product before, okay? And I want you to see what's important here, and I'm going to tell you all the things about this, okay? And so rather than telling everybody how great the physical product was, I taught a 30-minute class for free on the benefits of using the physical product, but other ways that they could do it as well without the product. I didn't make people feel like they needed it. I didn't make them feel wrong for not getting it. I gave them value and allowed them to decide. Now of that, this went to a $5 offer, a $5 free plus shipping offer to cold traffic. So these people had never seen me before, they'd never met me, and they watched a video of me teaching them about health benefits. And then they had the option to go. And 37% of the people that met me showed up on this page and bought this product. Cold traffic averages are 4%. I got 37% by adding value first. And here's the most important part. I also told them that when they got there, they would have the ability to get the health product or they could get other things as well. Only 61% of people took the free product. Everybody else took an upgrade, which accounted for an extra $4,000 of revenue. And all I did was add value first. I asked questions, open-ended, engaging questions. I cared about the response. I was in relationship with them, and I responded to all of them. I responded to their emails. I responded to their comments on social media. I responded to everything. So secret number one is we have to move from selling to serving. So now we're going to get into secret number two. Secret number two is how do you create products your community always wants to buy? How do you create products that your community always wants to buy? Anybody have any guesses here? Guys, I have like really happy fingers on the keyboard. How do you create products that your community always wants to buy? Now, I'm going to give you that answer, but I want you to think. I want you to leave a comment right now, and I want you to tell me in one word what you think that is. How do you create products your community always wants to buy? Wouldn't it be nice if that whenever you were planning your business, your next 90 days, your next 180 days, your next 6 years, that you had your entire business mapped out for you? Wouldn't it be nice if you knew exactly what to create and you knew that people were going to buy it, they were going to consume it, and they were going to implement it in their life, and it would change their life? Anybody figured out yet? Okay, I see a couple comments, but nobody's gotten it yet. Nope. Okay, how do you create products your community always wants to buy? You ask. You actually ask what they want. Secret number two is asking what people want so you can serve them. Most online marketers and businesses in general think it's hard to anticipate what their customers want because the market's always changing. But the truth is that most online marketers or business owners are afraid to ask questions because they don't want the feedback. They're afraid that people are going to tell them they don't like them, that they're not going to buy their products, or whatever else the fear is, no matter what industry you're in. The secret is that if you get that feedback, You can build your entire business off of it, make improvements, and have more and more people consume your brand. Feedback is the secret, and the only way to get feedback and to get answers is to ask questions. You don't have to be a mind reader or expect that you'll guess right. You have to ask. And here's what's even better. When you ask questions and you get answers and then you respond to those answers, you just created a two-way, permission-based, deep relationship that will stand the test of time because both parties feel valuable and they're both making deposits and withdrawals and they're in an actual relationship. Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually be in a successful relationship with every single one of your clients and they became your biggest advocates, they talked about your brand, and they blew you up just because you had such a successful relationship? The answer is yes, of course you want that. Of course you do, and you can have it. You just have to implement this stuff. You have to be in relationship. You have to ask and ask and ask over and over and over again. You have to get the answers, implement them, and then continue to be in relationships with people. There's this wait what slide. Yes, you actually have to ask. So let me give you an example. We just taught a 30-day challenge for free. Although let me take a sip of water. I'm so excited over here. We taught a 30-day challenge for free. We provided meal plans, fitness workouts, and recipes for free. And we said, we're going to do a video every day for 30 days. We're going to guide you. We're going to mentor you. And all we wanted to do was to build a community of people. We ended up putting 2,100 people, amazing human beings, in this challenge. We just did a couple Facebook videos and Facebook ads, and we actually got paid to run a free challenge. I'm not going to cover that here. I'm going to cover that at our event, but it's kind of amazing because anybody can do it in their business, okay? Oops. So we ran this challenge. We brought 2,100 amazing human beings in it. And while we were going through this challenge, I realized that at the end of the challenge, people wanted more. And so I talked to my team and I'm like, we need to serve these people after. And they're like, well, what are we going to do? They're like, should we create this? Should we create this? Should we do a 4-week program, a 6-week program? I said, no, let's just ask them what they want. And so we surveyed everybody via email. We surveyed them in the Facebook group that we made, and we got a couple hundred responses. From those responses, we found out absolutely everything that they wanted to learn. We found out what they needed support with, what they needed help with, what tools they needed, what tips they needed, what tricks they needed. And we said, all right, that's amazing. We hear you. We're going to create a program that covers all of those over a series of live calls, and we're going to teach it live to you. Are you excited about that? And everybody was like, yes, I'm excited. And then that program sells for a couple $100 and we capped it. But literally just by asking a question, we found out what people's needs and wants were, and we created it for them. And with very little time and very little overhead, it took us about 48 hours to basically write down everything, create a shopping cart, and allow people to check out. We had a brand new program to serve people, all because we asked them what they wanted. And you can do this in any business. You can do this if you're a realtor, because you can create a community online and bring prospective home buyers or sellers in, and you can teach them better ways to position their house to sell or better questions to ask when they're buying a house. You get to set people up to win and add value. And when you pay attention and you ask them what they want, they're going to tell you exactly what to deliver to them. That's it. That's the secret. The secret is to actually ask people what they want. So you're like, great, got it. Now what? Well, now we get to secret number 3, which is how to turn non-buyers into your raving and loyal fans. Think about that. How many times in business do people think about their non-buyers? They don't. Some of you do, and I'm proud of you, but most people don't. They're like, hey, we had 4% of people buy. So if we put 400 more people through this, 16 people will buy. Let's put more and more people through. Let's scale this. Let's get it up. I always ask the question, how do we serve the 96% of people that don't? How do we serve the 96% of people that didn't buy? How are we in relationship with them, and how do we serve them? And by asking those questions, we're able to turn non-buyers into raving fans. They're super loyal, and sometimes they buy. So what's the secret? The secret is focusing on the lifetime value of what we give versus the lifetime value of what we get. So you have to care just as much about the people that don't buy from you as much as you do the ones who do. Now, here's the thing. Every business, or most businesses, are really good about being in relationship with the people that buy. Those people get their products fulfilled on. They feel special because people love them. We love to nurture them. We love to compliment them. We love to love them, so they talk about us. But yet we train people that when they don't buy, that they don't matter to us. And at scale, out of 100 people, 4 people that you nurture are talking positively about your brand. 96 people don't like you because you taught them that they're only valuable if they buy from you. That's not the type of relationship that I want to cultivate, and those aren't the odds that I want in my corner. I would rather 96 people be happy and talking about me and feel value. Or I'd rather 100 and know that the 4 people who bought feel super supported, loved, and valued, and the 96 people that didn't buy feel the same way, so 100 of the 100 people are talking positively about my brand. Because the truth is I think it's 82% of advertising is still done word of mouth. So how you make people feel via email and via your relationships dictate how they talk about your brand. So one of the ways I do this is with my cart abandonment strategy. Now, most of you see this. You can look in your inbox and find it right now. If you want to find out what a cart abandonment looks like, go to a big website, add something to your cart, and then leave. And here's what's going to happen. They're going to email you in 30 minutes, and they're going to say, hey, you forgot something. You didn't forget anything. You left. We insult people's intelligence all the time. The truth is that very rarely do people add things to their cart and leave because they forgot. Most of the time, it's because they have immediate remorse before they buy it. They don't feel like it meets their needs, or they don't understand what the product or offering is. That's an opportunity for us. So instead of sending people an email that says, hey, you forgot something, come buy it, I send people an email and I said, hey, I really appreciate your time and attention. I know you spent some time to check out the offer, to come to my product, and the truth is that I appreciate it. I'm not going to insult your intelligence and tell you you forgot something. Instead, I have a gift for you. So check your email in an hour, and I'm going to send you a gift. And if you have any questions, just hit reply. And then email 2, what do? I actually send them a gift, and not some repurposed crappy product. I make a gift specifically for people that don't buy. I make a gift specifically for people that don't buy because I want them to know that our relationship isn't predicated on them giving me their credit card. Now, I'd love it if they gave me their credit card and bought the product and it made a difference in their life. But more importantly, I'm interested in them being in a positive relationship with me and knowing that their last interaction with me was a yes. And then I send a 3rd email. And the 3rd email, I ask them specifically if there's anything I can do to help them. Can I call them? Can I email them anything? Can I create anything for them? And I just ask and close the loop. And most of the time, a lot of those people end up buying the product just simply because they developed trust in you and they knew that if they had questions or if they had concerns that you would walk them through that and help them consume the product. Physical products, digital products, we buy things based on how we feel. And we buy things based on the reputation of the people we're buying from. So make sure that you focus on the lifetime value of what you give to build up the reputation of your brand so people trust you, they stay in relationship with you, and they want to consume your content and spread your message. So you care more. Meet people where they are. Add value over and over again. And like I said at the beginning of this, no one gets left behind. I won't leave you behind. I'm going to answer every question at the end of this. I'm going to stay here committed to you just like I know you're committed to me. And so I want to know, are you still excited? This is amazing content. Are you learning anything? Do you want to go implement this in your business right away? Are you as excited as I am? Are you stealing some of this energy I'm giving to you? This is the level of passion I want you to implement this with into your business, because how you show up around it is what creates a massive, massive difference. So care more, or care just as much about people that don't buy as the ones that do. Make sure that everybody gets that they matter, regardless of whether they give you their credit card or not. That cart abandon strategy will change your business. It will change the relationships, which will change your business. Don't leave anybody behind, and make sure that you are committed to everyone feeling like they matter. And here's a good question for you. Look at everything in your business and ask if you yourself would buy it, sign up for it, or use it. And if the answer is no, it's time to look in the mirror. Ask yourself what you're doing, why you're doing it, or what you could make better. And if the answer is yes, amazing, then ask yourself, would you be okay if your wife or husband or grandmother or father or children went through that marketing experience or that email experience? Would you be okay with everything they encountered, how it made them feel, and the actions they took? If you can pass those two questions, then I'm proud of you and you're doing it the right way, and go forth and continue to do great things and implement all of this. Now I'm telling you that this works. One specific example, because I respect your time and I know I'm cruising through this and I know how important questions are. So I'm going to get into the questions, okay? I'm going to get in there. I'm going to keep going. We're going to wrap this stuff up, and I just want you to take all of this away. But I did this in somebody's business. I just designed a strategy for their cart abandonment sequence. And instead of reminding people they forgot something, we wrote 4 emails just like I described to you. And we were in relationship with people. We added value. We gave them gifts, and we made them feel safe. We had 29% of those people come back and buy our product. Yes, that's right. By giving more, we recovered 28% more than any other cart abandonment recovery I'd ever seen. I've seen people recover 1% of sales. We recovered 29%. So that means earlier on that example, when I had 53% of people convert to that offer, and then I use the cart abandonment sequence that I design and teach, and I add that to the mix. Can you do the math on that one? That's 81% of people. 81% of people that buy the product or the service based on how they feel because of how much value we give. What would it mean in your business if you could convert 81% of people to your offer, or even 61% or 51%, anything above the 4% that people convert right now? What would it mean for you? What difference would it make? What would it allow you to do? Go on vacation with your family, scale your business, hire a team member so you don't have to work as much, so you can serve more, write better emails, and be in deeper relationships? All of this matters. My goal is to give you the tools that help you be in better relationships, that empower you, that make you feel light and excited to continue to serve, to use these to do good and do better with what you're doing, to be more efficient, to scale it, to then help more people. And it's totally okay to sell services. It's totally okay to help people and be the expert. And if you do that with these deep relationships, you can do it at scale. And that's what I want for you. I want you to have all of that. So I got to say, I'm really proud of myself for how I'm going through this. And I don't feel like I'm going so fast, but I definitely sound like I've had 7 coffees today. But I want to know, like, are you enjoying the webinar so far? Like, are you learning anything? Leave me a comment right now and describe one thing, like one word. Either write yes, like, because you're super excited, or leave one word to describe something you learned. Empowered, excited, happy, mind blown, anxious to implement this. What is it? What is it? I'm going to wait a second for some comments to come in. All right, there we go. Mind blown. It's because I said that. You got to get original. Flabbergasted. That is a good one. Flabbergasted. I feel flabbergasted when I teach this sometimes because it's really about relationships, right? And then we're just taking the basics of relationships and we're doing it on digital. So I think Gary Vee said this. We're acting like the Flintstones in the Jetsons age. We're focusing on the in-person relationships in our cars and in our caves, and we're using technology to bridge that gap. So I'm flabbergasted as well. I see a lot of exciteds. I see happy. I'm so glad that I took the time to watch this. Like, this is going to make a difference in my business. This is amazing, right? This is the stuff that dreams are made of. These are the answers that everybody looks for. Everyone's like, how do I get my emails opened? How do I get them clicked on? How do I get people to actually read and respond? You do what I just taught you, and then you do it with all the other components. You do this with social media, and you map out customer journeys like the funnel I showed you, and you focus on lead acquisition and adding value first, and all the other things I'm going to teach you when I see you at our event in San Diego. Like, this is going to blow your mind, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, this is it. There's thousands of layers below this that I'm going to share with you that you can implement into your business, okay? So, this is what we covered. Secret number 1 was how to move from selling to serving. Secret number 2 was how to create products that your list really wants to buy. And secret number 3 is how to turn your non-buyers into your raving fans and loyal customers. Those are everything that we covered, and now we're going to go more. So, who wants to take things to the next level? If you do, write in the Q&A box, write in the comments right now, I'm ready. You don't have to spell it correctly. You can leave out the apostrophe because I'm not really big on grammatically correct. You can even write I am ready if you want, or because I value you, I'm going to make your life really easy. You can just write the word ready. So if you're ready to take things to the next level, write I'm ready. Now I just want to remind you, I have used these specific strategies paired with all the other stuff that I teach about social media, email marketing, and everything to literally take a quote-unquote dead email list of 78,000 people and turn it into $78,000 of revenue in 5 days. I've used this to get 60 to 80% open rates. I've used this to have people recover 7 figures in their business, which quadrupled the biggest ever launch, and I did it as a part of their cart abandonment. Can you imagine what would be possible for you if you could turn 30% of people who didn't buy your product into buyers and raving fans? Can you imagine what it would be like for your business if you had 100% of the people that came into your ecosystem excited about what you offered and raving about you to their friends, to their families? Because let's face it, right? My wife's in a lot of Facebook groups. She's in a lot of mom Facebook groups. And trust me, when my wife has a good experience, she tells everybody. When my wife has a bad experience, she tells everybody, plus everybody, plus everybody else. And I pay attention to that. And so I want my wife to have good experiences, so she tells everybody the good stuff, because people want to talk about the things that they love. They want to talk about the things that make their life better. I want people to talk about your business because they love it. I want them to talk about your emails because they make a difference. I want them to be your guerrilla marketers spreading your message because of how much value you give them and how deep of a relationship you're in. And it doesn't matter the business you're in. You can do this. You can do this with everybody, I promise. And so here we go. I have a lot of I'm readies. I see a lot of them. I have a lot of readies. See? I added value. I gave you permission to chop off the beginning, and you just write the word ready. And I'm proud of you. So thank you for writing the word ready. I have some I am readies. I have some apostrophes missing. I'm an apostrophe missing guy myself, right? I totally get it. So now that you're all ready, here we go. So you're going to ask me, well, how do I do this? How do I take this to the next level? How do I introduce this into my business and make this a part of my social media strategy and everything else? Well, I'm going to tell you how. Because I'm going to tell you about the More Love Marketing Intensive. The More Love Marketing Intensive. Yes, this is what I seeded in the beginning. This is what I told you we're doing in person. This is what we're doing in our home, because I want to walk you one by one, like personally, and like guide you and show you everything and answer your questions and like blow your mind and take this email marketing to the next level. Like what you're experiencing now is like 60 minutes of me with no coffee in me. Can you imagine 2 days when I'm highly caffeinated and highly excited, sweating passion and feeding off your energy and your excitement, what's going to be possible for your business? I'll even bottle up some of this for you, and you can inject it into your business to have a massive difference made for you. So we are doing the More Love Marketing Intensive. It is 2 days live. Yes, 2 full days. of me and my beautiful, bald business partner, Adam Markel. I consider him like a brother, a father, a mentor, a friend. But most importantly, we are both committed to the same thing. And what we're committed to is that you get to have a business and a life that you love, and then you get to use it to do good in the world and have all the tools, strategies, and tactics you need to scale that business, to make a living doing it, to have a comfortable lifestyle, to then help more people, and to spread the More Love Marketing message. And so at our 2-day event, and it's live, in person with us, highly caffeinated, I'm going to cover everything digital marketing, and so is Adam. We're going to cover everything from email marketing, social media marketing, client acquisition and pathways, Facebook ads, sequencing, targeting, campaign building, funnel creation, and anything else that pops up off the top of my head. So I'm going to give you a quick preview real quick, okay? So here's just some of what you're going to see at the live event. Just in case you were wondering, you can come, you can bring the biggest notebook possible, you can record it, you can tweet it, you can screen grab it, you can take videos of me. It's not a top secret. I'm not going to compensate your phone. I want you to have this. I want you to use this, and I want you to learn this, because I have literally used the things that I'm teaching you to make more millionaires than I can count and to add millions of dollars of revenue. I actually used this with a specific company in the health space last week, and in 1 day of implementation, we broke the all-time ever daily sales record. We made $31,000 in 1 day. You can extrapolate that out, and then you can do the math on that one, but it basically added around $5 million in annual revenue to this company by just this one simple strategy. So we're going to talk about Facebook groups. We're going to talk about how no matter what business you're in, no matter what industry you're in, how you can use challenges to be in relationship with people, to develop an email relationship, to ask questions, to create products, and to get paid while doing it, which will allow you to get people into your services, into your offers, or at least into your ecosystem to be in relationship with them. We're going to talk about your email marketing strategy at length. We're going to design like a 30 or a 60 or a 90-day full-on email implementation strategy that you can take a picture of, you can go home and implement right away, and I'm going to tell you how. This isn't some like theory thing where I'm like, I think this is a good idea if you do this. Like, this would be great if you did this. I'm be like, no, you're going to do this, and this is how to do it step by step. So you can do it, your team can do it, but it's going to be there for you to implement immediately. How to design and map your funnels and build out your customer journeys. I talked about the profitable challenge, how to create self-liquidating offers so you get paid to do it. How to use simple Facebook ads, retarget people, how to use all the tools I need, everything to keep it basic, to keep it simple so you can scale it. And most importantly, you can focus on being in relationships with people, because that is exactly what is going to help you scale your business. So who is excited? I have a lot of readies. Are you guys ready to come do this live? Are you ready to see me with more caffeine in me? I mean, like, this is nuts, but I told you I sweat passion, and I sweat it for you. Because I'm going to hold the space, and Adam and our team are going to hold the space. We're going to hold the space of possibility for you, because we believe in you, and you can implement this into your business regardless of your business. I've seen realtors do it. I've seen chefs do it. I've seen dentists do it. Chiropractors do it. Massage therapists do it. Food bloggers do it. It doesn't matter the industry. You can do it. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get 2 full days live with Adam and myself. We're both bald, we're both beautiful, and I promise you can post about us and it'll make you look really good to your friends. Social proof, right? Totally kidding. You're the reason that this event will be so amazing. We're going to deep dive into marketing tactics, strategy, and planning. So Adam and I had an idea. We have all these people that go to all these events. I know people that pay $100,000 to go to a mastermind, and all they do is they talk about theory. So we said, we're going to create the mastermind experience, and we're going to do it in an intimate setting, and we're going to blow people's minds and have them implement this into your business. You're also going to get our easy email marketing course, which is worth $997. I'm going to make a personalized marketing strategy video for you, which is worth $5,000. And I'm not joking. I literally get paid $15,000 a day for strategy. At the end of this webinar, you can send us an email after you sign up for the event, and you can say, this is what I need, and I will record a video for you, and I will send it to you, and I will come up with the strategy for you to implement. Okay? And then we're also going to do customer journey creation. We're going to build funnels for you. When you come to this event, you'll leave with an opt-in funnel. You'll leave with a video course funnel. You'll leave with a webinar funnel. We'll even make you a challenge funnel. And what I mean by that is I'm going to give you a link. You can add it to your account, and all you have to change is basically the title, the video, and the colors, and everything else is going to be set up for you. And we'll show you how to do it. We'll walk you through it, and you can literally go home after our event and implement within a day. How exciting, like literally, I should just sit here in silence, and I should let your jaw just sit on your desk right now. But it's okay. Roll your tongue up. I know it's amazing, and it's exciting, and what's perfect is you get to experience it. Our goal is to make this so accessible that you can do this and implement this immediately, because we want you to succeed. We want you to have results, and we want you to be in the deepest relationships possible with people in your business. So this is worth $40,000, which is still cheaper than that $100,000 mastermind, right? Now, if I said to you right now, today, you could give me $40,997 and I would give you a plan to make $100,000, would it be worth it to you? Would it be worth it to you to invest and double your money? Would it? Yes? Like, right? Yes, if it would be worth it to you. Would it be worth it to you if you literally invested $40,000, $997 today, and you had a plan and a strategy to make that back, and then you could use it forward to do whatever you wanted? Of course it would be. You'd be breaking even, right? And so this is it. And I'm also going to add some stuff. So you get all of that, $40,997, and we're going to give you our easy email marketing course that I mentioned in the beginning. I told you if you stuck around, I would give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. That's a $997 value. Now, if you only got that, wouldn't it be worth it? If you only got that easy email marketing course, wouldn't it be worth it for you? If you only got that one strategy video, wouldn't it be worth it to you? Of course it would. Of course it would. Of course it would. It's literally everything that you need to succeed, right? So here's what you're going to get one more time. You're going to get 2 full days live with Adam and I. We're going to go into the marketing tactics, the strategies, the planning, the Facebook, the funnels. You're going to get our easy email marketing course. You're going to get the personalized marketing strategy video from me, maybe a minute, maybe 10 minutes, maybe an hour, because you know how much energy I have. But I'm going to give you a strategy that I would give you if you paid me $15K to come into your business. And we're going to give you the funnels to implement this into your business when you sign up for our event. Now listen, money replenishes. Your money will replenish itself and time will not. Time is a precious resource. It's limited, it's scarce, and it never comes back. Ever, 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 ever. Time is the one asset that we can't get back. But every month you get a paycheck, you pay your bills, then the money disappears. But then you get it paid again and your money replenishes. Plus, all of us have disposable income. Our paycheck each month, my paycheck, goes to coffee, movies, dinners, all that stuff. And I made a decision a long time ago that instead of blowing it on those things, I started investing in myself. Investing in myself just this year alone has made a 20x return on my business. So what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to invest in yourself. This is an asset and this is an experience that will pay you back every day over time, every single day. And if done correctly, not to sound like a broken record, but it will make you money when you sleep, just simply because there's people in different time zones that will buy your product while you're sleeping. That's really what that means. But it's on autopilot and it's scalable. And so it's time to make an investment in yourself, because your time does not replenish, but money does. I told you about bonus number 2. When you sign up for the event, you're going to send us an email and you're going to tell us about your business. You're going to tell us what you need. You're going to tell us everything. And I'm going to send you a personalized marketing strategy video. I will record it from my phone, from my computer, and I will tell you exactly what I would do and how I would do it in your business before you even come to the event. That is a $5,000 value. When you purchase your ticket, just send us an email to morelovemarketing@gmail.com, morelovemarketing@gmail.com with a specific marketing question, and I will make a personalized video to respond to your question. It's time to break the old habits. Don't let your old beliefs hold you back from making a change. There's nothing wrong with investing in yourself, because the truth is that the way that we see the world and the habits we have now have gotten us to this point. But you're here because you're ready to take it to the next level. This was a lesson that took me a long time to learn. But when I started investing in coaches and trainings and going to events and having experiences, I literally doubled my business, then I tripled my business, then I 5x'd my business, and then I 20x'd my business this year by investing in these experiences and learning that these things are assets that I invest in that make me money over time by adding value and being in relationships with people, because I showed you the exact system I'm using to get these results. But the truth is that most people won't do anything after this webinar, and that's what's so frustrating. It's on a silver platter in front of you, and all I need you to do is pick it up and take a bite. I'm giving you all the tools to be successful. So now you need to decide right now, like in this moment, that it's time to break old habits and step into your best self moving forward. So I want you to leave a comment right now, and I want you to say, I'm stepping into my new self, or I'm breaking the old habit, or I'm committed to doing things in a new way, or I'm committed to growth, or whatever empowering statement that you have that gets you going. I want you to do that in the comment box, right? I'm so passionate about this, and you right now, I just spit on my keyboard, and it's not actually my keyboard, it's Adam's keyboard. So I just added some More Love Marketing to his keyboard. So here's again what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the 2 full days with Adam and I. The marketing tactics, the Facebook, the funnels, the emails, the strategies, the self-liquidating offers. That's worth $25K. You're gonna get the easy email marketing course, which is worth $997 alone. You're going to get the personalized marketing video from me. You send us an email to morelovemarketing@gmail.com. $5,000 value at least. I get paid $15K a day, and I have the pay stubs to prove it. I will. And you're going to get the customer journey creations. We're going to give you funnels. We'll make you an opt-in funnel, a video course funnel. I'll even give you a membership site funnel when you're here. I will literally give it to you, and you go populate your content, and you can sell a membership. If you're a chiropractor, you can sell a health membership. If you're a realtor, you can sell a membership. You can sell a membership to other realtors to help them be better realtors. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's worth $40,997. So listen, I've shared a ton of information with you. It's been a little while. I think we're at let's say it's 74 minutes, and I appreciate you being on here, and I love that you stayed to the end, and I'm super excited because it just tells me how passionate you are about learning and how committed you are to your business, and how committed you are to your growth. And business changes happen when you're committed to your own personal growth and doing experiences and learning new things and meeting new people and getting outside of the comfort zone and the confines of what we know. Because the truth is that if we are committed and we seek out new information and we seek out new experiences every day, the only possibility is that our business grows. And I've shared a ton with you, but the information alone is not going to cut it. Don't add this to your self-help. Don't lock it in that part of your brain that like, oh, I'm glad I know this, but I'm not going to do anything with it. You need the scripts. You need the templates. You need the step-by-step, the support and guidance, and you need to experience this for 2 full days with everything else that there is to offer, because that's what's going to give you the accountability, the steps, and the strategies to get you where you want to go. And this is going to be super intimate. You're going to end up meeting people that are in like businesses where you can work together, possible JV opportunities. You're going to have accountability buddies. And plus, you're going to have me breathing down your neck. And I mean that in the best way possible. But Adam and I are committed to your success. I will say that I'm the rabid pit bull in the relationship. And sometimes you just need a rabid pit bull to be committed to your success. And that's what I am for you. And so bonus number 3 is the 4 full funnel templates. And I just added one. So let's make it 5. Video course, challenges, webinars, opt-ins, and a membership site. And a membership site that personally took me 2 months to build. I am going to give it to you. You're going to click a link, and it's going to add to your account. These are plug and play for your business. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I literally used to build funnels for people. I used to charge $10,000 per funnel. So one video course funnel was $10,000. They would write the copy, they would make the videos, but I would build the funnel. I would charge $10,000 for a challenge funnel, $10,000 for a webinar funnel, opt-in funnels, and at one point I charged $21,000 for a membership site. That's the site I'm going to give you. That alone, it just seemed preposterous to put that number on there, but technically speaking, I think that's $62,000 worth of value. We're going to give them to you. So here's the deal. And I'm going to take a moment, and I'm going to take a sip of water, and I want you to see this. Because the truth is you have two options. You can have excuses, or you can have abundance. And abundance means money and time and happiness and joy and love and money and scalability and a bigger business that serves more people and money, but no excuses. You can't have them both. You cannot. So you can sign up and make money, or you can go on with excuses, but you can't have both. So you have to decide which one you want. And no, I'm not saying this is a disclaimer that you're going to get rich quick, but you have a gift. You have something to teach, and there's 7 billion people on this planet, and a vast majority of them could learn from you. And so when done correctly, with a plan and a strategy and the coaching, it's almost impossible not to implement. But it is possible, because you can sign up, you can learn, then you can go sit on your couch. I can't help you. You got to get off your couch and take a step, right? So I had two choices when making this webinar. I could make it cheap so everybody could get in, but the problem is that option, it doesn't allow me to serve you at the highest level. And I want to give you more personal attention, so that's why I decided what we're charging for this event. And people still tell me that I'm out of my mind. People have told Adam he's out of his mind. So choice number one, you can invest in the event and you can get started right away. You can come into our group. You can be in a relationship with us. You can start prepping for the event. You can send me an email with your marketing question. I'll send you a personal video back. Or choice number two, you can keep doing what you're doing. You can stay the same. You can add this 90 minutes to the list of things that didn't take action on, and you're going to end up repeating the same results over and over again. The truth is the time is now. I've had Adam say this before. I've heard other people say this before. The best time to plant a tree was 25 years ago. The second best time is now. The best time to sign up for this event was 10 minutes ago, but I didn't give you the link. The second best time is going to be in a minute when I give you the link. So which one's more important to you? What are you committed to? Are you committed to excuses, or are you committed to results and actually living your purpose? So I'm going to remind you again, this is everything you're getting. The 2 full days with Adam and I, the deep dive, the marketing tactics, the strategies, $25K, the easy email marketing course for $997, the personalized marketing strategy video when you email us worth $5,000 at least, the customer journey creation funnels, which now I just had 5 of them, which used to be 4, which is around $62,000, okay? And so there's typically 2 types of people that attend these webinars, okay? 2. There's the people on the webinar that don't take action. And honestly, those aren't the type of people that we want at our event. The truth is that we only want people at our event. They're going to take what we teach, they're going to implement it, and then they're going to scale their business so they can be a part of our community and we can do better in the planet. We can go build schools in Africa, we can provide water, we can use social missions, and we can use the abundance that we've created to make a difference in this world. And then the type of person is that the person we want. That's the person on the webinar that gets it, that makes things happen, that moves forward, that's committed to their results, that takes action, that isn't afraid to pivot, that runs towards opportunity when it's sitting on a silver platter right in front of their face. So which person are you? So what are you going to say goodbye to? So what are you going to say goodbye to? Are you going to say goodbye to small businesses? Like, are you going to say goodbye to like the limited mindset? Are you going to say goodbye to doubt? Are you going to say goodbye to limiting beliefs, right? Say goodbye to your email list being dead. That's a good start. Or say goodbye to people not buying your products. Say it out loud. If you're in a coffee shop, scream it. I say goodbye to people not buying my products because I want you to create the possibility. I say goodbye to not understanding email marketing. I say goodbye to not knowing how to get customers. I say goodbye to not knowing how to fill my funnels. I say goodbye to not knowing how to serve people in a manner that makes them want to talk about my brand. Say goodbye to all of those things because the event is going to help you remove all of those obstacles and all of those fears from your life. And right now, those are things that people struggle with. They are. I hear it all the time. I see it all the time. But after you invest in yourself and after you come to the event, and like I said, our promise is that you will never get left behind, you get to say goodbye to all of those things. You get to say goodbye to them. You get to bury them. You get to burn them. You get to kick them to the curb, and you get to fill in the blank. And you get to fill in the blank with, I love email marketing. I love being in a relationship with my customers. My customers love buying my products because I serve them. I'm scaling my business because I let go of those beliefs. So here's the guarantee. If the 2-day live event doesn't help you crush your marketing and transform the way you market to your audience, we'll gladly refund your money. That's it. That is it. That is the guarantee. And guess what, you guys? Guess what? I'm nothing special. I really would like to think that I am, and sometimes I do. But the truth is that the humble pie that I get to eat every day tells me that I'm not. I'm just like you. Like I didn't know how to do this. 10 years ago, I didn't even know what a blog was. I taught myself step by step. And trust me, if I can do it, you can too. I've had 7 concussions. I have traumatic brain injury. I have PTSD. I have all these things that could hold me down, but I got to say goodbye to those limiting beliefs. I didn't know how to do email marketing. I didn't know how to build a website. I didn't know how to cook recipes. I didn't know how to make food photos. I didn't know any of that stuff, but somehow I was committed. And what I did is I ran towards opportunities to learn. I taught myself, became a New York Times best-selling cookbook author. I hit number 4 in the world. I didn't know how to make an app. I learned, and then I hit number 4 in the world again. And then Apple even featured me. I felt pretty special for that one. I didn't know email marketing, then I taught myself. I didn't even know how to be a consultant. I made the decision overnight to be a consultant, and within 45 days, I was hired by some of the biggest companies in the world. Why? Well, I actually paid to go to an event, and someone said that I had a lot to learn about marketing, and they helped me. And because I was in that situation, I invested in myself. It created possibility, and I 20x'd my business. So listen, I'm going to remind you again, because this is the best thing that you're ever going to see. I promise. It's my guarantee. You're not going to get left behind. You're going to get to 2 full days with Adam and I. We're going to go into marketing tactics, strategy planning. You're going to get the easy email marketing course, the personalized video when you send us the email with your marketing question once you sign up for the event, the customer journey creation. Those are the funnels. I added another one. Those are worth 62 grand because I did the math. And so you can get started right now. Our 2-day live event is literally just $1,998. That is it. It is insane. It is insane. Everything else that we've seen with the size that we're doing it because we're limiting the amount of people, I've seen sell for $25K. This is $60,000 of value, and I have testimonials of people to prove that it's $60,000 worth of value. You get it for $1,998 today. And so you have to go to morelovemarketing.com/live-event. morelovemarketing.com/live-event. Just in case you need another reminder, let's go over this again. 2 full days. I'll even give you coffee, or you can bring me one and I'll have more energy for you. $25,000 minimum. Easy email marketing course. The personalized video that I'm going to send you. The customer funnels worth $62,000, worth $40,997. That's what you're going to get. So in order to get started, you need to go to morelovemarketing.com/live-event. morelovemarketing.com/live-event. And since we've been going, I've been paying attention to the chat box, and I have a ton of questions in front of me. Now, I do want to say this because I have a question. When you go to that live event page, you're going to see it. That live event page has an option for VIP, okay? That VIP means that you get to come to the event, and then Saturday night you get to come to a VIP dinner. And there are only 10 spots, and I think 4 of them are taken already. So there's 6 left. We get to mastermind at dinner. You get to go on a hot seat. You get to talk about your business, your challenges, and then we are going to guide you, give you personal attention, give you the advice, the feedback, and a marketing strategy at dinner. So when you see that option, you might want to choose the VIP one because there's not that many left. So here's the dealio. I'll just cover this. What happens at the VIP dinner? Amazing question. Thank you for asking. The VIP dinner is really simple. You're going to have dinner in our home. You're going to be with our families. Our company, our More Love Marketing, the reason we do this is so we can be in deep relationship with you and we can teach you and be congruent with how we teach for the biggest possibility ever. So you'll be at dinner with us. It'll be 3-4 hours. There'll be one-on-one time with myself, with Adam, with our team. We're going to do a mastermind at dinner separate from the main event. The VIP dinner is only $500. So you can get the full 2-day event, everything I listed, and the VIP dinner for $24.98. You just have to click on it when you go to the link. So go to morelovemarketing.com/live-event. That's what we're going to cover at the VIP dinner. So I got another question here. What are the big topics that we're going to cover at the 2-day event? So obviously I said we're going to cover, so the way we're going to break it down, day one in the morning, we're going to cover social media. And this can be any social media platform you need help on. I'm an expert on all of them. We're going to cover Facebook groups. We're going to talk about Instagram. We're going to talk about Twitter. We're going to talk about Pinterest if anybody's interested. I'm a Pinterest ambassador, 1 of 10. I've met with the founders of the companies. They wanted to know how I had made my Pinterest so popular and had so many people loving and pinning things because I actually had one of the most pinned from sites on the internet. Not bad seeing I had one of the lowest amount of followers, but I know how to be in relationship with people and they love that. So I'm going to cover that. I'm going to cover the Facebook groups, how to run challenges. So that's all in the morning of day one. And then in the afternoon of day one, I'm going to dive into these emails. I'm going to show you the emails I write, like the actual emails that I've written. I'm going to map out exactly how I write them, why I write them, the questions I ask, how to use the questions and the answers that I'm given to map out more emails. I'm going to do at least a 30-day email marketing strategy, and I'll show you how to do it with segmentation, with tagging, how I get the 70% open rates or the 81% for my best one. I'm going to cover all of that. That's just day one. Then on day two, we're going to put all the pieces together and we're going to talk about filling and fulfilling your funnel. So we're going to talk about lead acquisition, whether you're using live video, Facebook ads, cold traffic, warm traffic, designing your customer journey, upsells, downsells, how to add value, how to get people to be raving fans, how people to market for you to become the biggest ambassadors for your brand. We're going to cover all of that, every single bit of it. So that's what we're covering at the event, and there's more information on the page. So you can read more about it, and I have another video, but secure your spot and make sure you grab that spot at the VIP dinner because I'm actually going to talk about that in a second. I have another question, but go to www.morelovemarketing.com/live-event. So I have another question. Will there be opportunities for one-on-one support during the event? Yes. We are keeping this super intimate because we want to be able to support you. We have our team here who know all of this content just like we do. They implement it for us and with us. We are going to help you here. And so the VIP dinner will be the most intimate one-on-one you get. But then, yes, when you're here with us in person, I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to give you examples specifically for your business, and we're going to be able to guide you. And then at the end of our 2-day event, there's going to be an opportunity for you, if you're in that space and if you're going to implement this and you want help, for you to fly to San Diego or come to San Diego and spend a full day intensive with us and our team. But we're not going to talk about that till we've laid the groundwork. We've talked about the context and we've taught you all of this stuff so you can do it on your own. And then you just only get to do that if you want us to help you, okay? Why are you and Adam teaching this live event together? Well, we decided that it would be better to have 2 amazing looking bald men in a room together, and it would enhance the ability for everybody to have a good time. But no, really, Adam is one of the most powerful businessmen, entrepreneurs, speakers, and people that I know. He's my personal mentor and coach and a friend and obviously a business partner, and we support each other. But Adam literally is the person that's responsible for shifting my mindset when it comes to business and allowing me to create a 20x ROI in my business. And so Adam brings the heart where I bring the head, and I'm all really hard enrolled, but he gets people connected to their bigger purpose. He'll help you overcome blocks in your business. He'll help you, guide you on like setting goals, setting commitments, and making sure that you implement this and holding you accountable so you can get it implemented. So that's why we're teaching it together. How do I know that this will help my business? That's probably my favorite question. Because if you're in a business, your entire business is predicated on being in a relationship. And a relationship is successful, is what's responsible for successful marketing. And so no matter what your business is, you can use all of the things that we teach about social media, about email, to reach your customers where they are, to be in relationship with them, and most importantly, to get them to consume your product. And it doesn't matter your business. The biggest business that I've consulted with is doing $7 billion a year in the US alone. And the smallest one was a friend that had never run an online business before that made $13,000 their first time ever doing it by being in relationship with 150 people. There's not one business that's off limits. Between Adam and I, we've consulted every single type of business. I've consulted painters, chiropractors, health companies, fitness companies. I've consulted spiritual healers. I've consulted a lot of people that I didn't understand how to best implement it, but by doing it and learning it, we've been able to make it happen. Adam consults people on doing in-person events, building teams, scaling their businesses. Like, this is the end-all be-all when it comes to business, and it just happens to be called More Love Marketing. What makes this event different than the other courses? Well, to be brutally honest with you, I'm not going to pontificate. I'm not going to regurgitate other people's ideas and tell you to implement them in your business. I'm going to share with you behind the curtains what we are actually doing in my business and Adam's business and the other businesses, and show you the real results. Sometimes I only get 51% open rates. That's still 3 times the average, but it's real. And I'm going to pull back the curtain, and I'm not just going to talk about why you should do things or how great they sound, but I'm going to give you the how. We're going to make sure that you don't get left behind and you leave with the how to implement. How to implement at least one of these things in your business that will radically transform your business. That's what makes it different. And I've never met a team more committed than my team. And I've never been in a relationship with anyone like my business partner, Adam, and we are committed to your success. And so that is why this is different. Will this work for me even if I don't have a big list? The answer is yes. 100% yes. I just shared that I had someone build a list of 150 people and make $13,000 the first time they ever launched a digital product using these strategies, using what I teach them and implementing them across the board. And I also have a friend that only has an email list of 2,290-ish people, and he is responsible for some of the biggest affiliate marketing promos ever. He has actually generated over $2 million off a list of under 2,300 people because of how good he segments and how deep of relationships he's in with people. So yes, it will. How much time will it take for me to implement what I learn at the event? That is an amazing question. So really, the answer to that question is however much time it takes for you to get home, open your laptop, and get started. And the thing that I love about what I teach and what Adam teaches is it isn't about a big dump. It's not about trying to do it all at once. It's really about pivoting and taking a step and step and step. And every day you take a step. You add one more email to your funnel. You add one more email to your fulfillment sequence. You add one more bit of value on your social media, and you build it as you go. But the answer is that if you're already doing social media marketing, if you're already doing email marketing, all you're going to do is implement this immediately with whatever products, whatever services, whatever content you push out moving forward, and it will dramatically increase the relationships and the depth of your customers and help your business. Now, I'm going to be honest with you to answer that question. If you have an email list of 100,000 people, and for the last couple of years, all you've done is sold that email, you've been really like kind of disconnected and just click here and do this, you've trained that email list to not be in a relationship with you. You've literally trained them not to be in a relationship with you. So it may take 5 emails, it may take 6 emails, it may take a little bit of time, but it's possible. And the key is shifting the paradigm and showing up the right way. And I will say the right way, because being in a relationship is the right way moving forward. And that's really, really, really going to move the needle for you, okay? So that's how much time it will take to implement. Now, I want to remind you guys, We've had a couple people sign up watching this right now already, and I'm super, super proud of you. We had another person take the VIP, so we're down to 4 spots for the VIP. So if you want one of the hot seats at dinner, go to morelovemarketing.com/live-event. Choose the VIP option. You'll get the dinner. I'm super excited, so I just want to acknowledge you. Ryan, thank you so much for signing up while watching this. I'm super, super appreciative. I love that you took action. I love that you watched this and you implemented immediately in your business. That is amazing. So like, congratulations. I just saw it come through on my monitor. So that's why I saw it, but I'm not supposed to be looking over there. So I'm not distracted. I'm getting back to the questions, but good job, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you. So what if I don't have the money to spend right now? Amazing. Amazing question. And I totally get it. I totally get it. What if, now, because it's a what if question, what if I don't have the money to spend right now? What if the success of your business is predicated on you going to this event? And that's not a scarcity mindset thing. That's not a to try to scare you thing. That's an honest conversation. The internet moves really fast. Attention goes everywhere. And there's a ton of gurus and gimmicks on the internet that'll tell you the next best thing and sell you the next best thing. But they never really foundationally teach it. And what we teach and what we do is to teach you to be in a relationship, though it doesn't matter the platform. They could delete Facebook tomorrow and I would still be successful because people would find me because we're in deep relationships. So honestly, the question is, how can I afford to go? How can I create the money to go? How can I show up differently starting right now with this new paradigm to create possibility? So I had someone that I told about our event give me the same thing, so I challenged them. I challenged them to go home and to find 10 items in their house that they've been holding on to that they haven't used, that they don't need. I read this book called The Art of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo, and it changed my life. And so I had them go home, and they found 2 GoPros they hadn't used. They found a camera lens they hadn't used. And within 4 days, they sold those on the internet and generated the revenue to come to the event. There's money lying around everywhere. The truth is that each of us in our purse or pocket probably have a $900 phone. And you probably have a $6 or $5 or $400 phone sitting in your closet or a drawer that you don't use. We surround ourselves with stuff because we think it's the answer. And it's one of those things that we use to fill space. But if you invest in experiences and events like this that change your skill set and tools, you can generate money, you can generate abundance, and it is an asset that you can use over and over. It's not a depreciating liability that loses value. So go around your house and find a couple things to flip on the internet. Sell them. You don't need them anymore. Think about what you're going to be able to do. What Marie Kondo says is that if you've been holding onto an item thinking you're going to use it, the truth is you're disrespecting yourself and disrespecting that item. But the truth is if you really wanted to read that book, you would have read it already. So sell the book. And then if you ever decide you want to read it again, go buy it and then actually read it. But there's a lot of items in your house like that, but that shifts you from scarcity and hoarding and I have to keep all the money, I have to keep all the stuff, to money flows. Abundance flows. When I invest in myself, I get an immediate return because I now am an asset. I have a tool set where at any time I can reach in that tool chest, I can pick one out, and in that situation I have a tool to use. So my answer to that is that there's always a way. There's always a way. And now I'm going to give you an example. My dad was diagnosed with metastatic brain and lung cancer when I was 24 years old. I was a Marine. I didn't make a lot of money. And I got called home on emergency leave. And he had metastatic brain and lung cancer. And my dad didn't have insurance to cover one of the medications. The medication specifically was actually Advair. And it was an inhaler for him to take that stopped his lungs from burning because of the radiation and to try to support his breathing with lung cancer. Well, that Advair cost $910 every week. $910 every week, and I honestly didn't have it. I was living in Hawaii at the time. I was a very underpaid Marine. I didn't have any savings. But what I did have was I had hustle. I sold my motorcycle that I was making payments on. I made a couple $100 profit. I sold my car that I had paid off and I was super proud of to drive for a couple years. I sold my couch. I sold my bed. I sold all the furniture in my house. And I generated enough money over and over to support my dad, unfortunately, until he passed away. Sorry, but I get it. And but the thing was, is that when I look back at that experience, is that when it mattered and when I needed it, I was able to make it happen. And just me doing that changed my perspective on the world. And I've done that. I've invested $25,000 in personal development coaching. And I will tell you that it's the only reason that I have my beautiful son, because without it, my wife wouldn't have married me, because I didn't show up in the world. I didn't have the tools or the assets needed to be in a healthy relationship. And so this all applies to marketing, but it really gets down to getting connected to the why of why we do things and what we're committed to. And so this is just a moment. This is a moment where you get to commit to something bigger and you get to create the possibility. And when I went home and I just had a mattress on the floor, I missed my dad, but I was so proud of myself because what I did created possibility. I created something out of nothing. And that day changed my life forever. The day that I made that decision and I figured out that anything is possible. And so what I'm committed to is showing you that everything is possible, and that this type of marketing and conscious marketing and being in relationship with people is going to take over the world. We're going to get back to being in real relationships that are valued, and we're going to make email valuable again. Because I want my son to grow up in a world where he can trust people, and it's okay to open and click on emails, and he knows that it's going to make his life better, and it's okay to serve people first and to give first and to get out of the scarcity crap. So that's my answer to that question. I hope that helped a little bit. So give me a second. Sorry, I got a little emotional on that one. I told you guys I put my everything into this. I believe in this more than I believed in anything, and I believe in you more than I believe in anything. So we just had another one come in. Okay, I'll smile now. We had another one come in. Thank you for signing up. I didn't see the name. It came across my screen too quick. So go to www.morelovemarketing.com/live-event to sign up, secure your spot at the VIP. And then I'm going to take one more question because I actually covered them all. These are all the ones that were written down. Okay, so would this be good for new entrepreneurs just starting out? Yes. It would be amazing for you to build the most solid foundation so it doesn't matter how big you build your building, but it'll never collapse. So when you use this and start out, we're going to teach you how to run profitable challenges right from the get-go. You can take this and you can start from nothing. You can start from nothing and you can succeed. You can run it and you can rock it, and you'll be able to use this, and you'll do it on a solid foundation that will allow you to stay in business and scale your business on the right foundation so it's rock solid and it will continue to work. And since I answered that one so quickly, I'm going to answer the other two real quick. What should I bring with me? Energy, passion, a notebook, your computer, an iPad, things to take notes. And then actually what I want you to bring with you is I want you to write down on a sticky note or on a piece of paper, I want you to write down 3 things that you feel like are holding you back. And I want you to write down 3 things that you're willing to let go of. Like, I don't think I know how to do email marketing, or I can't make money in this business, or I can't make more than $10,000, or whatever it is for you. I want you to write it down because I want you to come prepared to overcome that, to bust through that and create possibility. And so real quick, what will I walk away with in business and in personal? You'll walk away with an asset that pays you for the rest of your life, that teaches you and that you have to be in successful relationships with people, to work in any business you choose, with any product you create, to have an understanding of how to do email marketing, Facebook marketing, run challenges and groups, to implement all the tactics and strategies, but most importantly, how to be in relationships with people that will actually help you run a profitable business and to do it at scale. And you can use this in any platform, in any area, in any job set. You can even take this and go teach it to other people. And I will tell you that they pay a lot of money every month to learn what I have to teach. You can do that yourself. So that's it. So those are all the questions. I'm going to remind you again one more time. Go to morelovemarketing.com/live-event. So go to morelovemarketing.com/live event. Or if there's a button below this, I can't actually see. I forgot there's a button. Click the button. But come sign up, okay? I'm excited to have you. I'm excited to see you. And I'm super excited that you stayed to the end because remember, I promised you something. we're going to email you the easy email marketing downloads. We're going to send you all the videos for the 5 days that we promised. And so this is for all of you that stuck around, for all of you that are still here. This is going to come to you. We will email them to you. It will come to your inbox just for you being here, okay? So I appreciate you sticking around. I love that you stayed. I'm a man of my word. No one gets left behind. And so this is how you're going to get it. We're just going to email it to you. So we had another person sign up. This is like a party for me. I'm super proud of all of you, and I love all your comments. And everybody that said you were ready, I expect to see you come through because I'm excited to see you in person. I'm excited to hug you, to meet you, to find out all about your business, to support you, to give you the tools that you need. And so I'm ready for you to get started. And actually now is the time to get started, right now. No other time but right now. It's $19.98 for the event, or it's $24.98 for the event and the VIP dinner. Now I want to charge you $101,000 for this because that's what it's worth. But really, I want you to come, I want you to implement this, and I want you to change your business forever. And most importantly, I want you to have an asset in your arsenal that allows you to do this at scale over and over and over again, regardless of the business. So click the button or go to morelovemarketing.com/live-event. Come join us. I'm excited for you right now. The doors are open. I'm waiting, I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm watching, and I'm going to get in trouble because I'm multitasking, okay? And if you still have questions, I want you to lock in your spot. So all I want you to do, if you still have questions, you can call us right now. So listen, if you have questions, call our line right now. It's 877-697-4868. Leave us a detailed message with your credit card information so we'll hold your spot. We will not bill you, I promise you, but we need that to hold your spot. So if you want to secure your spot and you still have questions, call our phone number at 1-877-697-4868. Leave us a detailed message, your name, your phone number, your email address, and then your credit cards to secure your spot. We will not bill you. We will not charge you. It's just to hold your spot. We will call you back, and then we will answer your questions. And then when you want to move forward, we'll charge your credit card then. So how does that sound? So that way we know that you're invested and you're committed, so we can hold your spot and we don't take it from somebody else. So it is limited to 30 spots and there's still some spots open. So I want you to do that right now. So if you still have questions, that is it. So last reminder, guys, about to jump off this webinar. I'm about to go email some of you guys. I'm about to welcome you into the group. I'm about to get you excited for the event. I'm going to congratulate, hug. I might even video message some of you that just signed up. So go to www.morelovemarketing.com/live-event or click the button to sign up. We're super excited to see you. I'm super excited to meet you in person, to give you everything that we talked about. And you know what? I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to remind you one more time. Watch this. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. This is everything that you get right here. You're going to get the 2 full days for $25K, the deep dive, everything I covered, the easy email marketing course, the video that I'm going to answer your personal marketing strategy question on video, send you an answer, all the funnels that are worth 62 grand, plus everything that I added, the added membership one, every single thing that I promised, and you can even come to the VIP dinner. So this is how. So get started now. Go to the live event page. It's only $1,998. Literally, people have made millions doing this, and you can implement this immediately. You can make that back with one free 5-day challenge and a self-liquidating offer, and I'm going to teach you how. This is the easiest no-brainer decision ever. So once again, are you committed to staying where you are, or are you committed to growing, taking action, and creating possibility? And the reason I know you're still listening to this is because you're committed to creating possibility. So you have my permission. Now is the time. Close this window, click on the button, type it in the address bar, go sign up for the event. We're super excited. Myself, Adam, and the entire team, we are going to change this world one marketing thing at a time. And that's so you can learn this, you can implement this into your business, you can crush your email, your social media, everything to do with it, and we get to do it in person, become friends, and really become in a deep, connected, two-way relationship with each other so we can keep this going and we can nurture each other's relationship just like we get to do with our audiences, and we get to live a congruent message with what we teach. So you have my permission. Now is the time. go to www.morelovemarketing.com/live-event or click the button. And one more time, if you still have questions and you want to lock in your spot, call our phone number right now. The phone number is 877-697-4868. Leave a detailed message with your credit card and we'll hold your spot. I will not bill you. I promise. I swear on my life, I will not bill you. But we will call you back in the next day or two. So make sure you leave your name and number and email if you want. We'll follow up with you. We will answer your questions. And then when you're ready to move forward, we will then charge your card and you can come to the event. But we're doing this to be fair, so we don't hold a spot for someone that would take it, because we reward people that take action, and there's no better time to take action. So plant the foundation of your marketing stuff right now. Go sign up for the event. Don't wait any longer. Now is the time. So I'll see you guys there. I'm super excited. I love you all. Thank you for spending some time with me, and we'll see you at the event. Now I'm just going to say bye, because I'm going to say bye. So I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys soon.